Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. First, mic check. Can you hear me? Wonderful. I am thrilled at the turnout for this. There's a little pressure being called the main event, but luckily, I'm a Leo. I'm used to that sort of thing. I crave it. I like talking. That should come as no surprise since I have been in Toastmasters for a while now. Sorry, I got a little derailed by chat there. We have two Andys in the club, and sometimes I get them mixed up. I have recently been tasked with putting together a pitch for our club. A document, a one-pager, a PR thing. We were sitting down the other day, the club officers, me sitting in as a former officer, and talking about recruitment. And we looked at what Toastmasters has to offer, and it's good, it's fine. It's the same thing they've been offering for 100 years, but things have moved on. So it got me thinking, what is the value of Toastmasters? Why do we do this? And I remember a former club president, Ben, sitting down with us and giving a speech about his why. And today I think is going to be my version of that. So I want to tell you a little bit about why I joined and why I continue to come. And then I'm going to ask you the same questions. So, why did I join? I was having a quarter-life crisis working in grocery stores. I loved it. I worked customer service at grocery cooperatives, natural food stores that were community-owned. I loved interacting with people, helping them on something that was truly personally meaningful. But I didn't feel my brain was working at the capacity I trained it for. I had a degree in math. I loved science. I loved figuring out deep, complex problems. And I was doing that, but in a very social realm. So I decided to train up to become a software engineer. I went to a program to do that. It was an accelerated course at boot camp. And I had a mentor there who frankly made Toastmasters look cool as hell. I watched as he shared with us his struggles. He talked about his journey through addiction. He talked about his lessons in engineering management. He talked about learning to code. He told us stories of helping others learn to code. And I saw the power of connecting and influencing through open vulnerability and communication. And I thought, I got to get me some of that. That is a superpower right there. So when I graduated, I, much like our guest today, went looking for Toastmasters clubs. And I tried them on until I found one that fit. And that was Thrivent Toastmasters. I've been here since 2016. And I love it. I've taken breaks. I took a 6-month hiatus to start graduate school before I realized I don't want to go to graduate school. That's a lot of work and it's not very fun and it's not for me. I'm glad there are people who are skilled at that sort of thing, but research isn't me. I came back though. Every time I've gotten too busy, a new job, life has just been chaotic, something tragic happens that derails me, I might take a little break, but I keep coming back. And thinking about this, I realized there's two whys. Why did I show up in the first place? But why do I keep coming back? And part of the reason I keep coming back is definitely the things Toastmasters is selling hard. Public speaking, inspiring, learning to give talks, formal and informal presentations, helps your career, yada, yada, yada. But it's more than that. I remember distinctly watching one of our members up there giving a speech evaluation, talking about what a speaker could do better when I thought that speaker was perfect. I realized this person giving this evaluation, Leslie, is so skilled at giving feedback. I need to get better at that. And so I took on the speech evaluator role as much as I could to specifically work on giving feedback. I took feedback from all of you. It made me aware of things I had no idea I was doing or not doing. And once I had that awareness, I could start working on those things. So I guess I joined because I wanted some of that superpower, but I stayed because I saw the day-to-day benefits of being better at receiving feedback, at giving feedback, at mentoring, at leading, at influencing, at speaking. All these things made me a better me. But there were times where that wasn't enough. Those are reasons I keep coming back, and they're powerful reasons, and I truly believe in them. But there's a bigger reason. And it was the look on your faces when Nick showed up today. For our guest, Nick is a former member of the club. He recently had a big move. We haven't seen him in weeks. But he's a friend. Every single one of you is a friend. I know you. I hope I hope that you decide to stick around long enough as a guest to join us. We try and create an open and welcoming atmosphere. But I know that this is a place where I can go. I can talk about things that are bothering me, things that are personal, things that are joyous and I want to celebrate with friends. And it's going to be welcome. I know you support me and I support you. And in today's world, there's a marketing term for this. It's a third place. A place where everybody knows your name. We don't have a lot of those in society, right? It's the reason Starbucks is so popular. You go in and they call out your name when your beverage is done. We crave that human connection. And in these times when things are chaotic and trying and difficult, and it feels like institutions and long-standing clubs are crumbling around us, these social constructs that have brought us together against dividing lines, Toastmasters is a place I know I can go and not agree with everybody on everything, but I can have respectful conversations and I can walk out of it a better person and I can enjoy the time and support doing it. So thank you for that time. You're going to be asked to leave me a review, and I ask that you include in it a thoughtful reason why you're here, why you came, and why you stayed. And that will really help me put together that sheet. And to no one's surprise, I've gone over because it's what I do. I'm going to give you back the time, Madam Toastmaster. Thank you.